Hello! Welcome to Knittin' from the Mitten. My name is Tiffany and I'm coming to you from Midland, Michigan, which is also known as the Mitten State. You can find me on Ravelry and Periscope as Tiff Grooms Dogs, on Instagram as Knittin' from the Mitten, and we have a Ravelry group called Knittin' from the Mitten Podcast. Welcome back if you are a returning viewer, and hello if you are new. Thank you for checking me out. I have my two little co-hosts here today. This is Ella and Benny. Benny's usually the one who's here because he just lays down and doesn't mind, just takes a nap, but this one likes to move, Miss Ella. But I got pretzels today so I can kind of entice her. Here, Ella. Ella, come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, come here. Oh, good girl. Good girl. And then there's one for Benny too because he's a good boy. I try not to give him too many pretzels, but she'll do anything for a pretzel. It's so funny. But, so yeah, I was off last week. I did a lot of yarn dyeing, which I can't wait to show you guys. I have an FO, and I've got a few whips going. So, first I'll show you my FO. They are Ethan's birthday socks, which are too big for my sock blocker. But these are the socks. I got some stuff on them, some fuzz and I think some threads. But these are his socks I made for his birthday, which was yesterday, October 10th. And this is Patton's Croy FX in the Clover Colors colorway. And yeah, I'm really, really happy with how these turned out. Let's see, they're like this really pretty greeny color. I know it's kind of looks kind of muted here, but they got some oranges mixed in here, very autumnal. Very, very happy with it. The only thing I'm bummed about is the toe, but it fits him just fine. But I did the rounded toe from the Yarn Harlot, which if you just search rounded toe Yarn Harlot, you'll find it. But it was just in one of her blog posts, and it works really well on me. But for him, because he has quite larger feet, he's a size 12, I should have started the toe earlier than just 2 inches before the end, because I did these top down. Because I ended up Kitchenering them, I did the Kitchener stitch when there was, because I tried the first one, when I was making them, I tried the first one on them to see how it would fit. But when I did the Kitchener stitch on the first one, in order for it to not be super baggy at the end, I had like 18 stitches left, which I usually do like 12, I think. So it made it, here I can show you, it made it really square at the end. But it fits him just fine and he doesn't mind. He said he didn't care, but, so I wrote in the notes that next time I would start it maybe down here, like 2.5 inches before the end, so that way I would get more decreases out of it and not add a bunch of extra length. So that's those. Let's see here. Next whip that my first whip that I've got to show you this week is my Campside Shawl by Alicia Plummer. And I need to get a bag for this because it's just in a hefty Ziploc, but I only have quite a few little bags, but I'm thinking I'm gonna try making one, see what I can come up with. Okay, so yep, like I said, this is the Campside Shawl by Alicia Plummer. It's a free pattern. Oh, and I'm in the middle of a row. Darn, I really try to not do that, but I can still show you. I was working on this one night before bed, and so I probably just got too tired and just put it down. But yeah, the orange spot is where I was at last time. So I got a little bit. I like to work on this one right before bed. I don't know what it is about it. It's just really cozy. I love this color. I love pink. Such a girl, but I love it. And oh, it's so soft. And I think I had mentioned before that this yarn, which is Haiku by Simplicity, is just a little pinky. I thought I said before that it was all merino, but it's actually not. feels so soft, but I was looking at the tag again and it's not. It's superwash merino, acrylic, and nylon. So that's that. I was really surprised at that because I really thought it was, really thought it was all merino, but it feels so soft. You would never know. And then there's the tag, simplicity. And also, I have the autofocus back on. I know I had not been doing that, but it was just really frustrating to like show you guys stuff and then have it still look blurry. So let me know if it's too distracting, where, because like maybe I'll go to pick up something and my head will move out and it'll just kind of keep autofocusing. Let me know if that's too distracting or not, because I can just go back to turning it off. But you know, I like it when I'm watching podcasts and like it'll focus on it and you can see really good, you know, definition of what you're working on and the good colors and things like that. So please let me know, either comment here on the YouTube channel or you can leave a comment on Ravelry, Instagram, I don't care, wherever. But I would really like to know for some feedback on that. So yeah, this shawl, I'm really loving it. I'm using Knit Picks Sunstruck needles, which I really like for this project. I still, like I've always said, I really love my Haya Sharps. I think I'll always prefer them over anything else, but I am not minding using these on this project at all. Definitely not a problem at all. And I'm probably going to run out of yarn for this, which, like I had mentioned before, because this was some yarn that I had acquired. And I originally was going to use one of these. I've just got a bunch of like different colors in here. There's like a blue and a gray as like maybe the edging or something. But I went on Ravelry and I looked up the yarn. And I looked it up a while ago and there wasn't any that was for sale. And I just found some that is for sale. And it's 2 skeins, which is exactly what I need. And she only wants like $12 for both of them. And I'm assuming plus shipping. But I looked even further and she's from Michigan. So I thought that was really cool. I don't know where she's at, so I don't know if she's super local that I can even go pick it up, but regardless, shipping's not going to be that bad. So I'm thinking probably after the Fiber Expo, the Ann Arbor Fiber Expo on October 22nd, I think I'm going to get in touch with her right now. I'm scrimping and saving all my pennies for that. So, but yeah, I'm really excited about that. Like I said, if for some reason, you know, she does sell it, and I do have to do a different border or whatever, but I was really excited. I was like, what are the odds of that? So very happy with that. Oh yeah, okay, so my next one is my Spring Dream socks, and this is my little, I always forget to show project bags. This is a little bag that I made this over summer. I just think it's too darn cute with these little Parisian thingies on the bottom, like a little Parisian scene. And then I've got, on the inside, I've got the fabric from the dress that I made this summer as well. So it's just fun. I used the Nicole from Hue Loco. I used her tutorial to make that, which is free. If you just have to send her your email and she'll send you the PDF. So these are my Spring Dream socks. Here's the lovely yarn, which is Caitlin of Mint Rain. And I just love this. I love this base. Oh, I just love it. It's so scrumptious, so soft. And here are the socks. So here's where I'm at. I put in a little heel. This is where I was at last time. I was just about to start the heel. And this heel yarn is Knit Pick Stroll. And how crazy, look at that color match. This right here was the striping, like the yellow from the stripe, and then I started the heel probably like right here. But that's like seamless, so I thought that was pretty cool how that's like exact color matching. But yeah, very happy with these guys. These are just my you know, pick up and knit. I need something to work on that's stockinette. Still loving the 9-inch circulars. Very happy. When I get to the sleeves on my Madewell cardigan, which probably isn't going to be for a long time, but when I get to the sleeves on there, I am totally using circulars, or 9-inch circulars for that. Antonella of the Antonella Makes podcast, that's what she did on one of her sweaters, and I thought that was such a cool idea, so totally doing that. So yeah, that's my, and I don't know, this is 1x1 twisted rib. I just do them for 2 inches, but I really like squishy that is. But I think I'm going to try out the next pair of socks that I make. I think I'm going to try out some different ribbings and see what I like the best. But loving those socks very much. I had frantically gotten the heel done because I thought we were going to be going to a movie, and I had nothing stockinette to work on, which is the point of those socks. So I thought that was too funny that I was like, have those socks for that purpose, and I was right at the heel. But we didn't end up going to the movies. I don't remember why, but I got the heel done, so now if we do it at the movies, I'm good. Next up is my On the Spice Market shawl, which was part of our knit along, which has ended. So I've got prizes for you guys. Yay! Which I drew for last night. I found out that I cannot draw for them any sooner than the night before, the day of, because I get too excited. So I just want to like message you guys when I find out, be like, guess what, you won. But I'm just gonna wait for you to see on the podcast, and then if you you know, don't message me, then I'll just message you and let you know. But I thought that was funny. So this grew a little bit in the last 2 weeks. Yeah, quite a bit. So I'm very happy with that. Very happy. That little blue spot's where I was at. I messed up a little bit right here, but I don't think it's gonna show. It's right here in this line. There's supposed to be 3 garter bumps, and there's only 2 because I think I extra clicked my row counter on accident, but I caught it like on the next row, but I was too lazy to tick back. I didn't feel like it, but I don't think it's that noticeable. I mean, it is to me, but especially when I'm wearing it, I don't think it's going to be that noticeable. But I am at the halfway point of this section, so I'm very excited about that. I would love to have this done by the 22nd for the Fiber Expo, but I'm not going to put that sort of a time crunch on me because A, I'll resist. I know I will. I will be like, nope, not doing it. And B, I think it'll get a little too stressful because look at those ends. I don't know if you can see all that, but there's so many ends to weave in and to block it. I don't think it's going to happen. But, oh, I switched needles too. This was actually an acquisition that I got this week that I forgot. I didn't even put it in my show notes. I forgot that I got it. I ended up getting Chalgu lace. So they got the little pointy ear tips, and love it. Very happy that I did end up going with that. I was going back and forth between High Sharps and Chalgu. I think I was having trouble finding the High Sharps, or it was just cheaper to get the Chalgu. I don't remember, but I decided to go with that, and definitely was a good move. It's definitely much more enjoyable for me to knit those little mesh sections or cluster sections using the pointier tips, because the blunt tips from the knit picks it was rough. So very happy with that change. Though the yarn for that, I've shown it before, but I'll show it again. It's the Cascade Heritage Solids, and it's just a gray. I think there's a number, but I don't remember. I don't have the tag here with me. And then the gradient, this is a gradient set. Here's one of them. This is Miss Babs, and it is the Perseus gradient. So that was one of the gradients that was like an option for the On the Spice Market shawl through the Miss Babs website. So oh, it was so hard deciding which gradient to pick, but I went with that one. I'd seen somebody else on Ravelry do that. I loved it, so I'm very excited to have that finished. So that is it for my whips. I have plenty more, but that's what I've been working on primarily. I've worked on maybe a few other things like a row or two, but I just don't think it's really worth it to show. So probably next time I will show those. So yeah, that's it for those. Now I'm going to say who the winners are of the giveaway and the knit-along. So I will be right back. So I just had to turn this back on really quick because look at my babies and how they're cuddling. So cute. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I just had to turn the camera back on really quick to show you that. Oh, I just love them. Okay, I'm done gushing. Okay, so knit-along. So it ended on the 30th, and oh my gosh, I just love those dogs. Okay, so it ended on the 30th, and it was the Connecting Continents knit-along, which was co-hosted with Catherine of Blue Cookie Knits, and the premise of the knit-along was knit a pattern from one country with a yarn from another country. So we had 157 posts in the chatter thread, which mine was the first, and then I chatted throughout it as well, but I actually did not draw my name at all for when I picked the prize for the chatter thread, so I was really excited about that. And the FO thread had 61 posts, and mine was the first, so I did 2 through 61 for that. So the prize for the chatter thread is the Tulsi Socks by Verena from the Wool Club, and that is going to my best friend Steffi Lou, who is that's her username, but that's Stephanie. And I could not believe it. I drew her name on the first one. I even have a screenshot. If anybody wants to dispute it, I do have a screenshot of it, which she was post number 13. And I was so excited for her because she's just kind of getting back into knitting, and I don't think you've made socks yet, have you, Steph? Right now she's working on a pair of mittens, which are turning out awesome. I'm very, very proud of her. And so I'm hoping this sock pattern will maybe kind of push her to try a pair of socks. So very, very excited. So Steph, you can message me when you see this, and then I will send your name off to Verena, so you will get your pattern prize. Yay! I love giving away prizes. This is so much fun. It's like Christmas. So now for the FO thread, which is finished objects, there are, like I said, there were 61, and the first one that I drew was number 38, which is Fireboy Wife, which is Lynn, and she's from Michigan. She actually has bought some yarn. So hi Lynn, thank you so much. And yeah, oh, I meant to write down what everyone made. I think on hers it was the flax sweater and the barley hat. I'm pretty sure it was a flax sweater by Tin Can Knits. And then and then what you have won, Lynn, is this lovely skein of yarn from Catherine of Blue Cookie Knits. So, see if it'll focus. Maybe not, but that's okay. But yeah, so this is for you, Lynn. So just send a message to me on Ravelry. Let me know that you saw this, and then I will get this out to you. And send me your address. I'm pretty sure I still have your address, but I just want to make sure that I have the right one. So just message me your address. And then the second winner of the FO thread is post number 27, which is Linda, who is Gal from Kazoo, which is short for Kalamazoo, and that is also in Michigan, but she actually lives in England now. She's originally from Michigan and moved to England. So Miss Linda, she knit the Timeless Henley by Joji Locatelli. I remember that too. So, and you won the Michigan Sunset that I dyed. So yeah, those are the prizes for the knit-along. Thank you guys so much for participating in my first knit-along. It was so much fun. I'm sorry I didn't get my project done. I could have. I think it's one of those things that I was like, since I had to work on it, I didn't want to. Go figure. But, yeah, but lately, like I said, I've been working on it a lot more. But also, like I had said before, too, that it was a birthday present, and I kind of, in actuality, I did want to kind of make it last a little bit longer, too, so. So yeah, now I talked about this briefly before, but I want to do another knit along coming up this month, and I had some pretty good positive feedback about it, so I think we're gonna do it. It's the Cozier Mug Along. So we will be making mug cozies. You can either knit or crochet them. I don't mind. And I'm thinking it'll start October 17th, which is a Monday. And I picked that day because I thought it'd be fun to start it as soon as possible. But I usually podcast on Tuesdays, so I thought we could start on a Monday. We could cast on a Monday, and then I could have a little bit to show on the podcast the next day. And then I think I'm going to have it go until December 5th, which is also Monday. So for the same reason. Originally I was like, well, we'll end it December 1st, but that's like a Thursday, I think. And I won't draw prizes for it until the Monday anyways, that night, because I can't. Because otherwise I'll want to ruin it and tell you guys. I'll message you that you won. But, so that's why I picked December 5th. So, which I will make a thread in the Ravelry group with all that information, since that's kind of a weird time frame. That one's going to be a little bit harder to remember, but I just think that'll work. That way it gives you guys a couple extra days to get them done. So, and then I think after that, I'll probably take a break from knit-alongs till the beginning of the year, just to go through Christmas kind of seamlessly. And for the new year, this is not set in stone yet, but I know that I really, really want to do this. Probably, I don't know if I want to start it on January 1st or anything, but definitely want to do it in the new year. Is a brioche knit along for sure. I know a couple of girls had thought about doing it as well in their groups, a couple other podcasters, which I would be more than happy to do that with you guys. So anybody that wants to kind of host it as well, you know, we can, I figure, each do a tandem knit along. So yeah, so that's the new knit along that'll be coming up. I also want to make a thread on the thread saying like different projects that you can do. Like, I think they're called bundles, where you can like link a bunch of different mug cozies and stuff. That way we can have a bunch to look through, and I believe you're able to add to them as well. I'm not sure. But I thought that would be kind of cool, so we could help each other find cute little mug cozies. So that is it for Knit Along news, and next up is acquisitions and mail. Okay, so I also realized, once again, I forgot to show you what I'm drinking, although I haven't drank from it yet. So this is some tea that I got from Catherine from Lou Cookie Knits when we did our little swap. So it is copper tea, and it is lemon green tea. So Zitrone is lemon in German. So yep, this is lemon green tea, and it smells divine. It smells so good, and I actually think it's cooled down enough for me to drink. Ooh, yeah, that's good. Oh, it's so good. So it feels really good on my throat. I was sick last week, which was not fun, because I was sick I think 2 weeks before that. And it's gone through, I guess everyone at work's been getting it. Everyone in the house here has been getting it, and it's just going through like wildfire, but I'm good now. But I just still get a little bit in my throat. So first up for my my mail news is I was sent a project bag from Tracy at Specialty Sewing, and she has an Etsy shop, and she wanted to send a gift for the podcast. She also, well, first I'll show you what she sent for the podcast. And this I'm going to use in our Cozier Mug Along, because I just think it's so cute. I think this would be really nice. So this is the bag that she made. She indigo dyed this. It's really soft. I'm not sure. I'm guessing it's like a cotton. I don't know. But it's really, 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 really nice. And I just think that's so pretty. And then check this out. It's a jean pocket. How cute is this? I just think this is so cute. So this is about a sock size. But, oh, and here's the inside fabric. But I just thought this was too darn cute. And it's really, like, squishy and just cozy, and I love it. And I thought that would be really good for our mug along because it's smaller. You could fit, you know, a mug project in here, something of that size, but definitely can fit socks, no problem. But I just thought that was really, really sweet. So thank you, Tracy, for donating this to the podcast. I really, really appreciate it. It's such a help to me getting donations, just to have that one, you know, extra thing to not have to worry about. It's just really nice, and it's fun to show off different makers. And she's from Petoskey, Michigan, so way up north. And so, you know, I love supporting my local my local makers for sure. So once again, that is Tracy from Specialty Sewing. So thank you, Tracy. And then the bag that she sent me, which, oh my gosh, I love this. How cute is this? She wrote in the note that I believe this was like a towel. So I'm thinking like a tea towel type thing, because it's not like fuzzy like a towel, but it's it feels kind of canvasy. And yeah, she said that she found this, and so she only has a couple of these. So go check out her shop if this is something that you like, because she doesn't have a ton of these. So definitely go check her out. This one's a little bit bigger, and it's got this really cool greeny blue fabric in there, and she also made me a DPN cozy to go with it. So sweet. Thank you, Tracy, so much. I can never have enough of these because I don't have that many of them. So it's really nice. And this is the card that she sent me, which I thought was too darn cute. I love that. So thank you, Tracy, so much. Oh, and it's got pockets in it. Oh, it's nice. So, oh, it's like a genie. Oh, it's sparkly. It's like a blue sparkle. The pocket. Oh, so cute. So, love this. And she also, I don't know if this was on the towel. I'm guessing she added this, but I think this is so cute. That little heart is where Petoskey is, right? I think so. Yeah, I'm like almost 100% positive on that one. I've actually never been there, believe it or not. I've never been there, but I just love that. I love that touch. I think that is so sweet. So yeah, she's up there, and I am down here. That's where I'm at. So quite a bit of ways, but definitely not super far. So thank you, Tracy, for the gift. I really, really appreciate it. Let's see here. So I also got another goodie in the mail from, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this, Miss Ryan from Stitchin' You Bags. Here's her card. And she sent me this lovely little bag of little sheepies that I have to show you this. They just have the little grumpiest look on their face, and it just cracks me up. Look at this dark one right here. He just looks so grumpy. Oh, I just love it. I think it is the cutest thing ever. There's also a little sheepy progress keeper. Maybe. Oh. There he is. And let's see, here's her little tag too. But I am sure you have heard of Miss Ryan. She her bags, I have been seeing them everywhere, and there is a good reason for that, because they are very nicely made. I cannot get over this top stitching. I have, let's let's just do a little comparison here. My top stitching is like this, where it's all over the place and just zigzaggy and not pretty, and hers is like this. Very, oh my gosh, it's perfect. Oh my gosh, see that? It is perfect all along here. I just can't get over it. It's beautiful. So thank you, Miss Ryan, for this bag to keep. I cannot thank you enough how much that means to me that you sent this to me. It's also got this beautiful, I love polka dots. It's got little gray polka dots on the inside. And then she sent this little grumpy sheep sachet that smells like lavender. Love that. And then she also sent me this little purple mini, which I'm very excited to put into my blanket. So thank you, Miss Ryan. I love, 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 love this project bag. Love it. I've never seen this fabric, and I just can't get over it. She also sent a bag for a giveaway. So very, very exciting. It's the Wizard of Oz, which I love. Look at the look on the Tin Man's face. Cracks me up. So I just think this is too darn cute. There's also a mini in there, and I believe there's a sachet in there as well. I think I can feel it. So, which by the way, when I opened this package, smelled amazing. So I'm not quite sure when this is going to be used as a giveaway, but it will be very, very soon. Possibly for the mug along. It just kind of depends. So, but yeah, most likely for the mug along, I'm thinking. So yeah, very, 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 very excited about that. Oh, and yeah, it's like a purpley blue mini in there. And then this super cute Halloween washi tape. Oh my gosh. Love it. So thank you, Miss Ryan, for that donation. Once again, very, very sweet of you, very kind. You did not have to send me a bag, but that was so, so sweet of you. So thank you, thank you, thank you, ladies, both of you, for your donations. I really, really appreciate it. Let's see, next that I have to show you are my acquisitions. So my first thing that came in the mail is my Harry Potter Yarn Club from Homespun House. I'm sure anybody that had this has gotten this already. If you don't want to see it though, this would be the time to look away. So here is what she sent for this. This is the last one, which is so sad, but I love it. I adore it. It's very autumnal and cozy, and oh my gosh, so scrumptious. The colorway is Weekends at Hogsmeade, which I just think is so cute. It just puts me in mind of butterbeer, which is what the Progress Keeper is, which is totally upside down, but this is a super miniature. You know, let's see if this will focus. But yeah, it's really hard to see, but it is the cutest little beer mug with like a caramely color, which would be the butterbeer, like kind of like spilling out, and then the top has like a little bit of white foam on it. Super cute. I really want to cast these on right now, but I am also the type of person to just kind of hoard the pretty yarn and wait to cast on till the right time. I have yet to have a situation where like some yarn came in the mail and I just cast on right away. I really like to savor it a little bit. So love these little like blue specks in here. Just so pretty. So very happy with that. And oh yeah, so the other thing I got this week, I ordered these around Labor Day because she was having a sale, and it is none other than Caitlin of Mint Rain Hand Dyed Yarns. Here's her card with the cute little owls on it, and she has an Etsy shop, and what I ordered, it is Gryffindor and Hufflepuff house socks. They are self-striping, and I'm so excited. I have been wanting to make these since I first found Caitlin's shop, I've been wanting to get these. So I was really, really excited. And I messaged her when I bought them, and I was like, hey, since we live in the same town, do you mind if I just pick these up, or we can meet up or something when they're ready? Because for the self-striping, there is a little bit of well, maybe just even not just for self-striping, but for some of her yarns, they're not ready to ship, so they're dyed to order, which I was completely fine with. And so I said, do you mind if we maybe just meet up when they're ready? And she was like, oh yeah, no problem. So she refunded the shipping, which was so sweet. And yeah, she messaged me when they were all set, and she was like, yeah, you want to just meet over at Barnes & Noble? I was like, yeah, whatever, that's awesome. So, because I love going to Barnes & Noble. I love it. I could live there. And so we met up over at Barnes & Noble and sat, chatted and knitted and I was frantically working on Ethan's Christmas socks, his birthday socks. And she was working on the Autumn Sunrise socks that she has. Oh, so pretty. You need to go check it out. It is like a really pretty orange and like a magenta or like a fuchsia, but not, it's very muted, and it's very, very pretty. I can't remember the other color that she's got in it, but they were very close. And it was just such a pretty, pretty sock. So go check out, I believe it was Autumn Sunrise. But I loved that. Loved that. And then she also, when she was there, she had the Knit Pro Zing double pointed needles, which I have only seen on podcasts. I've never seen them. And because they're not really readily available over here. Excuse me. And I know that Claire from the Woolly Thistle has them now. And but yeah, so I had never seen them, and so I was looking at them, and they looked so nice. And I always thought there was like a join on them, because they have like a silver tip, and then they're colored. And so I thought that was like a join, but it's actually just like painted on there. So yeah, I really want to get some of those. So she enabled me to put those on my list of things to get. But yes, that was a lot of fun hanging out with Caitlin. I definitely want to do that again. I'm going to see her at the Fiber Expo in Ann Arbor. But Miss Caitlin, if you're watching, we definitely need to hang out again and knit. Bring your sister, and I think that would be so much fun. So, let's see here. Oh, the other thing that I did last week was my mom and I got together and went to kind of a local yarn shop. It's about a half hour away in Merrill, Michigan, which I've talked about before, but I've never showed before, called Twisted Warp and Skein. And so they have a ton of yarn. They have stuff for spinning wheels. They have looms for weaving, and it's just such a really cozy shop. And I actually got some video, so hopefully the video turned out. I forgot to even look at it, so I will put it here to show you. And but yeah, I got some goodies while I was there. So while I was at Twisted Warp in Skane, I didn't want to spend too much because, like I said, I've been saving for the Fibro Expo, but I knew that they had a really good selection of opal yarn, so that was like what I was going to get. I was like, alright, I'm going to pick up a skein of opal because I love it. Then I saw the sale bin, and in the sale bin was this Brokaw Ultra Fine Alpaca in this gorgeous like a periwinkle color. Oh my gosh, $7 for each of these. $7 for 100 grams of sock yarn, alpaca sock yarn. I was excited. So originally my thought was shawl. I was like, this would be such a pretty shawl. I just feel like that would be really pretty. So that was my first thought. Specifically, the Pebble Beach by Helen Stewart, Curious Handmade. I really, really wanted to do that. And so I was like going back and forth between that and like another cardigan. And so originally I was just going to get like 2 skeins. And then I kept going back and forth. I said, for $7, I'm just going to, actually what's funny is I bought 2 and the lady at the checkout was like, you know you're going to want more. I was like, no, I'm good. I'm going to make a shawl, not a cardigan. She's like, you're going to want more. We got in the car and we left. Me and my mom did. And about halfway I was like, Mom, go back. I want more. It's like, I just couldn't pass it up. They're discontinuing this color. And I was like, you know what? Just in case I do decide to do the cardigan, I'll have it. So I still may end up just doing the shawl, but I couldn't help it. So I went back. The only thing I'm concerned about with the cardigan is I feel like I heard that with alpaca, like it stretches very easily, like it doesn't want to bounce back. So, but I don't know, because I know that this is like intended for socks, I believe. It's got nylon in it, but I don't know. It's got wool and it's 20% alpaca. So it's 50% superwash wool, 30% nylon, 20% super fine alpaca. I did knit part of Ethan's socks. I think I talked about this before. It was like striped, and one of the stripes had this yarn in it, and they do kind of stretch out, it seems like, on his socks. So I don't know. If you know anything about that, let me know, because then I might just do the shawl and not worry about it. But like I think another Madewell would be really pretty in this color, or another cardigan. So please let me know if you kind of know if you had experience using alpaca or this yarn specifically, because yeah, I want to know. I don't want to make a whole cardigan and then find out that it stretches out super easily and then doesn't want to go back. Oh, I bought something else, but it's not in here. I have no idea where it is. I wonder. Ooh, I wonder where I put those. I bought, for that, I also bought some antler buttons. They were so cute. They were only 25 cents. And so I just bought 4 because I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but they're super cute. I'm going to go see if I can find those real quick. Okay, I found them. I actually put them away for safekeeping with my other buttons. So I thought that was funny. I actually put them where I was supposed to so I wouldn't lose them. So here are the buttons. Let's see if that works. But yeah, they're just these really cute little antler buttons. So yeah, these are super, super cute, and I don't know what I'll use them. Maybe on one of my mug cozies. That would be super cute on a mug cozy. Or a hat. I'm thinking. But, so that is what I got from Twisted Warp in Skane. Okay, so last thing I want to talk about is a shop update. My shop has been kind of silent for a little while because I've just been so busy dyeing up new yarn, so I wanted to kind of add it all at once. So I have lots to show you of what I dyed up this week, and yeah, I'm really, really excited to show you guys. So I don't think I'm going to have a specific update. I think what I'm going to do, because I've got pretty much everything ready to go, I've got to do a little bit of updating on some of it before I can publish them, but by the time this podcast is posted, everything should be in the shop. So I will preface it with that. I think that's just a little bit easier for me right now with work schedule. I feel like if I say it's going to be done, you know, at a certain time, I don't always have the time from work. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's hard to explain, but like usually on my other day off, I'm usually, you know, maybe out visiting my mom, or I'm out doing stuff. So I feel like I just don't have, it doesn't work quite well for me to pick a certain time. Also, every time I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it on this date, I usually like something maybe went wrong with the dyeing. And so like, I think it's just better for me right now to not do it that way. We'll see. But for right now, like I said, I think I'm just going to put everything in the shop. So as I show this to you, it should be readily available if it's something that you like. So first up that will be in the shop, I dyed up some more of my favorite color is October. And this is showing up a little bit darker. It usually does show up darker in here, but there are pictures on there so you can see more true to color. But yep, these are just a lot of autumnal colors: plums, oranges, yellow, green. So I'll show you. Let's see if we can get this to focus. Maybe if I hold it back a little bit further. But what I like are these speckles in here, which it's not going to show. Nope, it's not going to show. Okay. Well, at least you can get a good look at it. And then, like I said, you can see, oh, it focused, guys. It focused. Okay, I'm going to keep it right here. So, yep, this is my favorite color is October. And then here's the other skein. Just got these two since we're kind of, you know, it's kind of coming out of October. But I do want to say, if anybody wants a certain colorway that I've had before that's not in the shop, please feel free to message me. I don't have any issues with doing custom orders. There's no, for right now, you know, because it's not something that I, you know, I get a ton of, so it's not going to be an extra charge or anything. You know, so feel free. If you like something that I don't have or I've run out, just let me know. Let's see here. The other one that will be in is my blueberry crumb cake. This seems to be a pretty popular one, which I think is fun because it really always makes me hungry for blueberry crumb cake every time I dye this and talk about it. So this is some tonal navies, and then it's got also some little bits of yellow in there, and then it's also got some like dark brown specks as well. So yeah, that is blueberry crumb cake. So there's two skeins of that. And then I've got some newer ones. This one I showed before, but I'll show again because I never got the chance to put it up, so I figured I'd just wait until I did the big update. But I do have a name for it now. So this is super hot pink and speckles galore. I mean, everywhere. Just so many speckles. Which was really fun to dye up. I really, really like this. I originally thought about maybe making this a one-of-a-kind, but I did write it down, so I can redo this one if you guys like it. So let me know if you like it or not. But I named this one 1989 because that is the year I was born, and I think all of these colors just scream 80s, like hot pink and just bright neon colors and just so much color. It also puts me in mind of like Lisa Frank as well, which I love. And I just think this yarn is me. Like this, I am obsessed with color. I don't wear a lot of like crazy colors. I used to as a kid, like big time. I didn't want my mom to dress me. I wanted to dress myself. I never matched. I was stubborn. And I had a 101 Dalmatians coloring book, which I think is so funny that they had a 101 Dalmatians coloring book because they're black and white. But I used to color them bright blue, like cerulean blue and purple, and it's just, this is me. So I think that's why this has been one of my favorites to dye and one of my favorites that I've done yet. So I really, really like this one. But yeah, so that's 1989. Now I also did this pinky color, and this I have named Cherry Blossom because it just puts me in mind of cherry blossoms, and it's got pale pinks, kind of some, not fuchsia, like another magenta color. There's some plum colors, speckles, lots of plum speckles. So lots of speckliness in this one, but this is just like a really, like a delicate pink. And then this is the other one. So there's two of this. Everything is in twos. So yeah, that is Cherry Blossom. Then, okay, then I've got, I love this one. This is one that I was really, really excited about when it came out. I'm going to dry it out. This I have named Baby Blue Jay. I just really like how soft the blue is. It's kind of like an icy blue. I just think that's really neat, and I think it would look lovely in a shawl. And it's got little bits of gray in there. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with that. But that's Baby Blue Jay. I think this is going to be one that I'm going to keep around for sure. I really, really like it. I'd also like to do like this, but in like a pink version, but less pink than Cherry Blossom. So I'm going to try and come up with that. I just think that would be neat to have like a coordinating pink one. Let's see. Oh, my last one, which I'm very excited about this one. We're not that far from Christmas, so I decided to do some Christmas yarn dyeing, and I came up with these guys. This I have decided to call Vintage Christmas. It just put me in mind to like 1940s, 1950s Christmas cards and like little drawings that you would see. It's really tonal reds and greens throughout. But I'm very, very, very happy with how this turned out. Let's put it in focus. But, so that is Vintage Christmas. And then here's the other one. And I just think this would make like the most fun Christmas socks. And also, once again, these are all fingering weight yarns. They are superwash merino and nylon. So that is it for my shop update news. That is also it for the podcast this week. I hope you guys are happy and healthy, and that everything's going good for you guys. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to message me anywhere. You can do Instagram or Ravelry. I check both. And yeah, I would love to hear what you guys are working on. Please join the Ravelry group if you have not. Subscribe, like, any of that good stuff. I really appreciate all of it. So I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!